That's why my fingers can keep going no matter what the heat is outside. And I can keep picking the oakum and maybe get my opinion at the end of the day.
Okay, this is flax.
No, this is rope. It is old pieces of rope, usually hemp rope.
Oh, hemp.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And when the rope gets too old to be used, like on the ship or on the docks, and it gets worn, they can't use it anymore. You know what they call it then?
No good.
No, they call it junk.
Yep.
So the last time somebody said, get your junk up out of the floor, they were actually talking about old rope from ships and the docks. Now, when you get that old rope, you cut it into lengths about 2 feet, and I can buy it for a penny a bag. And then you take it in and you begin to pull it apart. Now there's just one little problem. When it comes from the ships and the docks, they're going to coat it in tar to keep it from rotting too quickly.
Right.
And you can't pull it apart when it's all locked up with the tar, right?
Yeah.
So I've got to take this and sit it down and beat the tar out of it before I can pick it apart. So the next time you hear someone say that, you can say, you know where that comes from. Exactly. But once I pick it all apart like this, pull all the fibers into pieces, then they'll take it, the oakum people will take it, and they'll roll it into little hot dogs, little sausages like this, and coat it with linseed oil, sometimes with more tar. And they use it to caulk the ships. This is not spinning, this is caulking. And they'll use it to caulk the cabins and to chink the floors with. Or nowadays, in your time, your plumbers will use this to caulk the pipes that need to go together to keep them from leaking. You know 2 new words. You know junk and you know beat the tar out of you. In the poor houses and in the workhouses, this is what they had you doing all day long. Picking oakum, they called it. Beating the tar out of it, and then the women will be pulling it apart like this so that they can put it back together and make caulking out of it. See, back in our day, sir, if you were poor, they thought it was your fault. And they thought that if they could give you something industrious to do to try to help to earn your way, that you might get tired enough of it to go back out to the streets and they wouldn't have to pay for you anymore. Interesting, isn't that?
Yes, ma'am.
By about 1750, they associated being poor with being a criminal. And you just are lazy and idle and drunk all the time, and that's the reason that you're poor. So we're going to give you something to do that's so mundane and so boring and so mindless. And we're going to make you do it all day long to survive, and maybe you'll better yourself and try to get out and get a regular job. Sounds like somewhat today, doesn't it?
Just a little bit.
Now this is tow. This is what you use to start fires with. This is flax. You see where it's all broken like that? After you soak the flax, then you have to put it through a breaker. And you crack the outer shell and you get these fibers. And you pull them through a hackle, which looks like a dog's wherein their hair stands up on the back of their neck. And you drag it through, and all these nasty pieces come out that cannot be used to make linen. You know, the fibers are not long enough, they're too short to be able to spin. And so you take this and you can use this to start fires with.
Okay.
So that's what tow. You see how blonde that is?
Yeah.
You ever heard of a tow-headed child? Now you know where that comes from. Children that had very, very light-colored hair like this were called tow-headed because they looked like the tow flax. Now, if you were poor like me in these days and age and you couldn't make it on your own, because I'm lame, then you would apply to have some help from the town. And they put a P on you like this to show everyone that you're getting some of their tax money to help you live. And then they would give you this to do from 5 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night, and you get a penny for it. And that was enough to survive.
Thank you.
So this would be your job, madam.
Yep. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
First time we've been here. Yeah, we go